I'll break them. I'm not going to share, so that's what they will. They'll burn this world down and kill all of us with them, because if they can't have it, no one will have it, including us. That's why I'm here. That's why I have been called by God, and God gave me this chance, and I stand by God and my service to him, this country, and humanity. Thank you, God, and I'm glad and honored to be of service to all those here, so thank you. Like to let everybody know that if you would like any other additional information, I give all those listening permission to contact me through my Gmail, which is COLOSENSEI64, and that's at Gmail. And a little bit of me is I'm a plus 20-year submarine Navy veteran, and had a very high clearance, and so was privy to a lot. And I red-pilled initially in 1990 on August 22nd.
Yeah, August 22nd. So basically been doing 30-plus hours of research for 30-plus years.
For me, since that time, this has been my day-to-day, every day since then. And, I've spent nights where I've cried for hours and weeks awake where I can't sleep with the hideous natures of the things I've had to see, watch, and know. And so I understand that, what's normal to me now is like way out there for a lot of people. The technologies that are out there are so vast and so beyond. I understand it seems impossible to believe.
This is talking about below is a new decode on the dumb, deep underground military bases system and under-earth war, prolonged spiritual war for the survival of Eden, earth, and humanity. Ephesians 6:12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. There are 4 stages of this prolonged spiritual battle between good and evil, or the evil darkness forces that stand opposed to the divine plan of the one true living God, and those that have dedicated themselves to the service of the one true living God. The 4 stages necessary to complete in order to win this war against the evil darkness that descended centuries ago on earth and attack humanity are, number 1, remove the evil darkness from the space about the earth and maintain permanent supremacy therein. Number 2, remove the evil darkness from the earth's skies and maintain permanent supremacy therein. Number 3, remove the evil darkness from the surface of the earth and maintain permanent supremacy therein. And number 4, remove the evil darkness from beneath the surface of the earth, under the earth's surface, throughout all tunnels, labyrinths, caverns, and domes, deep underground military bases, and maintain permanent supremacy therein. Stage 1 and 2 have been mostly completed by the Q Alliance, Patriots, and White House. Game is happening at 29 Palms.
This was just to create more tunnels, more domes, and so that all has to be cleaned out. It's a massive operation. Now, this first map here is the main surface domes, in other words, near Mexico and Area 51 and Nevada and all of that. And then here it goes into a hole that Admiral Byrd went into that is in the Arctic, and all of the bases up in Siberia, the deep, extremely deep satanic bases of the satanic beings and the demons. So what you're seeing here is the demonic stuff, the really deep, really evil stuff. That's why it says at the bottom, Wiccacraft. That's, black man. If you're driving towards California, it's on your right, and it's easily it's you'll see four massive large power cables penetrating into the side of the mountain for that Yucca Mountain. There's a picture of the facility where you go in right there. One and another one followed that at 6.1. And for those that understand earthquakes, your initial shock is the highest. Aftershocks aren't lower, so that's not natural. It's really obvious that was intentional. And then you can see the lake there about this, which completely made the China Lake base that was on the surface have to be completely rebuilt due to that large facility. And people freak out when I tell them this, but that was a Mark Ultra base, what they call a spark grid, where they have, literally right underneath the frontier runways there. If you look down on DIA, the runways are in a shape of a swastika, and all over DIA is all kinds of demonic murals, gargoyles, all kinds of things out on the facing the airport runways. There's a statue to Anubis, and there's a plaque saying it's the New World Order Airport.
Scary stuff.
Then in the Grand Mesa, that's up above Grand Junction, that's completely under white hat control. Another person I knew was there, and they saw the stuff going on in that clean out there, as well as the Montrose base, which was north of Paradox in the Paradox Valley. Then the Creed, that's reached through old mine shafts of the silver mines in Creed, and that actually goes out quite a ways. Then the Delta facility under the San Juan Valley. Then Falcon Air Force Base, that's used for satellite control. The Gore Range, which is near the lake west of Denver Library, and the Central Data Bank. It's the central data bank for all of the, absolutely for real. And scroll up there, Rick. Please, sir. Thank you. Canada was going to also deploy their own forces. This stuff goes all the way up into Canada. The CIA red list and blue list. If you were to look in your mailbox, about before Hillary got in, you would see a little blue dot, a red dot. Sorry about that. It's my doggy girl. That would be in your post office box or your mailbox, and this would tell you red list means that just to wipe you out, they come and round people up. You're not useful as a slave. They were just going to kill you and take you away, and troop carriers would come. The blue list means you're trainable and salvageable as